Jump right into it because right off the bat here in the 250, we've got your Isaac Nelson Designs Deegan Danger Zone.
Deegan Danger Zone.
I went to the Danger Zone. Hayden Deegan goes 2-3 for first overall, and he was feeling dangerous yesterday.
Still hasn't won another moto yet.
Still hasn't won another moto, but man, 2-3 for the overall. And we talked about this yesterday. I hope you're all ready because we're going to break the internet here. This kid is fucking good.
He's good.
And he is exceeding every expectation we fucking set out here for him for this season here as far as outdoors went. It was wildly impressive this weekend. He was... so where we were sitting and with the crowd that was there yesterday, there wasn't a shit ton of room to move per se. So I was pretty much stuck kind of watching like the leap and that tabletop and a little bit of the rollers over there with what I could see through the crowd. There were only 3 people jumping the leap the entire moto. And it was Deegan, and it was Justin Cooper, and it was Dax Bennett. And dude, Deegan sent that the first moto all but 2 laps. There were 2 laps he didn't jump it. And then the second moto, he jumped it up until the last, I think, 3-ish laps or something.
Well, we watched it, that lap.
Because he cased it, which I have the video of that him casing that. He hesitated a bit coming out of that corner because of a lapper. He cased it, and then after that, he kind of went, I don't think I need to do that anymore. I will tell you that, and we'll get to him here, but Hunter Lawrence jumped it once in the morning, racked the fuck out of his nuts, and never jumped it again.
And he definitely was not the only one.
Yeah, so, but dude, this... I mean, it's one of those kind of like weird ways to get an overall, but dude, you got an overall.
You did.
Like this is
got an overall,
and that, like I said, and that was impressive because it was hot yesterday too. So if he's gonna have any sort of issues, we'd have seen him yesterday.
Yeah, no, he was good.
We didn't.
He was good. He was very, very good. You know, and I've said this before. A good thing for him is he always get a good start, so he's always putting himself in good situations. He's never having to, second guess thing, fucking coming from 10th or whatever. So he's always going to be there. It's always hard to not think that he's going to be there, Supercross included, because the kid's just, man, his start technique is really good. His reaction time is really good. He doesn't hold shifts too long, so it's like he's always putting himself in good positions. So yeah, he was good. 2-3 gets the overall, but it's the 250 class, man. Because like even I said that to you yesterday, I'm like, it's great for him, but he fucking gets an overall without even getting a moto win.
Without even getting another moto win.
Jesus, dude, this is like the 250 class. I will say though that yesterday, like, I think both motos have kind of reiterated some of our points though on where he is in the overall grand scheme of outright speed sometimes.
Yeah.
Because he got walked away both motos.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, it's not taking away from him. He got it done. Hunter had issues. We'll get to that in a moment. Well, shit. Wasn't even his fault.
Stuff happens.
Shit happens. Whatever. It's life. He's 10 points. No. He's 11 points down because originally was 9. Then he lost. So 11. But it kind of just goes back to the whole, like, we talk about with his speed where he is right now and in the grand scheme of things. Like, he's still... There's certain guys that, like, if they start with him, they are faster than him. But yesterday it didn't matter. Like, he was consistent, and like he even did it in Supercross. Like, he's just there, man. Consistent every week. That's why he got second in the points. It's not taking anything away from him. I am not doing that. Like, he rode fucking good yesterday. He's obviously always I've had the pleasure of watching him ride since he's on 50s. Like, he's talented, he's good. It's one of those things where like you watch yesterday and you look at it from an objective lens and you go, really fucking good. Great future if he stays on the right track. But also if you look at it from the other side and you're trying to be, like I said, objective, you look at it and you go, okay, there's still some things that it's like, yeah, like he's not ready to be the best guy yet. And he's a rookie and people are like, well, he's a rookie. He's 17. Of course he's not ready.
Yeah.
Well, the rookies have won championships. So so it's like, yeah. And it's not taking anything away from him. Like, he was good. But you can't, even the Deegan fans, like, and this is where they're going to hate on me and be like, whoa, this and that. And, we'll talk about it when we get to Tom. But he got walked both motos. Like, he got walked both motos. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. He got walked both motos.
Yeah.
By Hunter the first, Levi the second.
Yep.
So it's like, you can't sit there and say, well, if he'd have got this or if a Lapbird got... Levi and Hunter walked his ass. They started with him and they walked him. So it's like, You give the kid his flowers. He fucking did it. He got an overall. Fucking kudos to him. Give him a round of applause. But then, like I said, the objective lens. He got walked. And you can't not look at that and go... And for Levi, it didn't really matter. And Hunter, obviously, it went other way for Hayden. But it's like, hey, he got walked. So it happens.
And when Vial was passing him, he wasn't taking those S curves, which was really weird. It was crazy. I was actually paying attention to that when we were watching the second moto this morning. I was like, wow, Vial came up on him, passed him, and he wasn't taking the S curves.
Didn't really try to dive bomb or anything. I'm like,
try to do any of that stuff.
Wonder. That's a little weird. Maybe he got a little talking to. Crazy.
So he did what he was supposed to do.
He did.
It was awesome.
He was good. Like I said,
no, that was a great ride for him.
Giving the kid all the credits. I'm sure the Deegan fans will find something to hate on us that we're not saying or whatever, and that's just going to happen.
What's new, man?
But we're trying to get
it's the Deegan Danger Zone by Isaac Nelson Designs.
We're trying to give the kid credit. He rode good with Hunter's misfortune in the second moto. He's inched up. This class is a little bit more interesting again as far as points go. It's always interesting every race. So we'll see if he can build on it. He's going to Southwick. I know the kid really likes to track. We'll see what he can do, And hey, man, you're closer than you've ever been. Hunter, who knows if he's going to be hurt? This is your chance to capitalize. You got it. Like, go out and do it, man.
Yep.
Because if you can go out and go 1-1 and Hunter has issues, like,
you're right there.
You're literally right there.
Yep.
So fucking do it.
So all right.